Castlevania Harmony of Despair. It's a very, very good game, in my opinion. It's a Xbox Live arcade game. You can play as one of five characters: Alucard, Soma, um, Jonathan Morris, um, Shinoa, and Charlotte. Um, they all, of course, are mostly the same from their previous series, from what I can tell. Um, they are. It's a very interesting game considering that it's all multiplayer, or most of it is multiplayer. There's six levels. Um, Pretty much what it is you start at one section, and then you go to the next section where the boss is, and the whole level is laid out for you. You can choose to view the whole level, or just certain sections where your character is, or there's different viewpoints and really cool. It's really really cool. Um, I would highly recommend it to anybody that likes the Castlevania series. And but there's like I said, six levels. The level one boss is the Gurgoth. Not really good new to the. I'm really new to the Castlevania series, so I don't know much about the bosses. Um, there's level two boss is the Puppet Master. I think he's the most annoying boss in the game. Plus the level four boss. Level 3 is something called Menace, some kind of giant skeleton skullhead amalgamation thing. Level 4 boss is Bronner, the vampire painter, from what I can make out of him. And level 5 is Death. I think he's pretty annoying too. And of course, level 6 is Dracula. Um, the Gurgoth is the very simple boss. Level 1 boss is always the easiest. Just wail on him until he dies. Easy. Level 2 is a little harder, actually a lot harder, especially if you're doing it on hard mode, which is what most people do. Um, he has Iron Maidens placed around him, and he will summon a marionette and put one of the marionettes in an Iron Maiden. Well, the marionette will choose any of the six people that's in the game. You can have six people, up to six people in a game online, and he'll put the marionette in the Iron Maiden. It'll choose one of the six people and instantly kill him if it's on hard mode. Normal mode, it'll only take about half your health, more or less, give or take. But anyway, just keep wailing on his head and he'll die. Level 3 is a little easier, I think. He's got 3 weak spots. First off, he's freaking huge. But he's got 3 weak spots: his mouth, his heart, and his kneecap. Mouth is very easy. There's a ledge that'll pop out. Stand on the edge of the ledge, wail on his mouth until it goes up into a fiery mess. Um, I would recommend the kneecap, especially if you're a Soma and have a Yorick spell where you can jump on the head of the skeleton and just do that, and then use the Medusa head soul, stay hovered in the air, and just start beating on his kneecap until he dies. Level 4, Bronner, very annoying in my opinion. He has the blood art technique where he will either do two lines like this, an X, or a greater than, less than, or greater than or less than sign. The blood will stay in the air for quite some time. Um, you can destroy it just by hitting it with your weapon. He also does a blood shower where he sticks his hand up in the air and blood, I don't know, drops, spew out his hand, and it showers down. And he also has the random painting attack where it does, I think, one of three things. It'll either do a bunch of heads, which is very easy to dodge, just keep beating the heads. Two is two giant statues that will rush one way, and the other will rush the other way. Sometimes they rush both ways. Then the other one is my least favorite, is the poison wheel, where it's two blade-like things that spin like this, and they go out. In my opinion, it's hard to dodge. Unless you're Alucard, and you can do is miss the thing, get out. easy. But I prefer Soma. That I'll get to that later. But level 5 is Death. He has his sickles. He can throw them. He can swipe them, do all kinds of crazy crap. But it's Death. What do you expect? He's a freaking Grim Reaper. And then Dracula is very annoying. But he's probably the toughest health wise in the whole game. Um, he has three forms. His human form, where the only way to hurt him is to hit his head. So just jump and start beating on his head. His second form is of course the demon form. Just hit him anywhere as much as you can. And his last form is some kind of giant. Excuse me, hands form. We got two giant hands. He can do a ton of different kinds of spells, most of which on hard will be an instant killer if you're not careful. But he has three heads. Just keep attacking the heads, he'll die. But they also added a seventh level that is Egyptian, where the boss is some kind of Egyptian pharaoh, is called Astarte. Very annoying. The only weakness she has is holy and blunt weapons. Or I can't remember if it's holy and blunt or bladed. Oh well. I know holy is one of them. So Soma's Flame Solus is a really good weapon to use against her. And they also added four new characters: Richter Belmont, Julius Belmont, Yoko Belnades, and Maria. I've used all of them, but Maria, and as far as I can tell, she just throws animals. I don't know. Yoko's pretty much the souped up version of Charlotte, even though she only has three spells. But still, it's pretty cool. And Julius and Richter are pretty much souped up Jonathans. And Julius, of course, can whip in all directions. Well, except down and diagonal down. That's really the only thing he can do. And Richter and Julius only have just a few sub weapons, not like Jonathan, who can have all kinds of crazy stuff. But my personal loadout is Soma with Berserker Mail and Minotaur, so my attack is completely maxed out. Medusa Head Soul, so I can float. And Dual Valvin Blaze. That's anybody that uses Soma is going to use that. But you can only get it from Dracula if you beat him on hard, and it's a random weapon drop. There's no telling when you're going to get it. But anyway, if you find me on Xbox Live or just want to send me a friend request, my gamer tag is DX3232. I'll have it right there for you so you can see it and so it'll be spelled out. And if you need any help or anything more, I'll be happy to help. And Castlevania Harmony of Despair, in my opinion, gets a 5 out of 5 stars.